like for example, in real time, you will get the project, right? And the project, it's always contain multiple modules. Okay, you have to perform. It's a very you have to perform many tasks. Have to clean the data. So maybe you will get the different data sets. For example, if there is a one project, then the where from where you will get the data, that data source will not be one single data source. That may be very different. Like sometime you will get from the any SAP pipeline, or sometime you will get from any S3 buckets. So different source you will get your data. Okay, and even that they used to, when you will make any pipeline or anything, so you will create the different tables for the data. Okay, so even in your project also, you will not only alone the person who going to work on the project. There is a more there is a number of more people also in your project. So you guys are used to, they used to divide the task, and they have to give the different tasks for the every people. Okay, in different tasks, they have you have to, for example, in real time, let's consider you are getting the datas for the every 1 hour you are getting new tables. Okay, every 1 hour you are getting new tables. Okay, from the pipeline or from your S3 buckets or something. Okay, so now you have to do some task, or you have to clean that data, or you have to make some data on any calculation you have to perform on that something particular data. So what you used to do, you just created the you created, you done with the coding, you applied some logic, and after again 1 hour, if you will get the some other data, then again you have to apply the logic. And after 1 hour, you have to again apply that logic. It means this is something, within some duration, often you will get some data and you have to perform this task, right? So in this scenario, if we have something, for example, let's assume it, like you have to just apply the same logic for the every situation, then it's not it's a very it's just to be a donkey work, right? Every time you are just writing the same code, say, applying the same logic for the every 1 hour. So avoid these things. We are using the function in the sense, just build your logic, and whenever you want, just call that function. Okay, that is the use case of the function. It means don't repeat yourself. Any task, don't repeat yourself. There is a one mantra of the function is, don't repeat yourself. Just create one function and use that function. Just call that function. That's it. Okay. Mm, there is the definition of the function I posting in the chat. Please read it. Yes, Priyanka. Yet I'm not shared anything. Okay. Okay. So now I hope the thing is visible for everyone. Function. Okay. Normally, what is the meaning of the function? If I will ask, can anyone tell me the meaning of the function? English meaning of the function. Can anyone want to try? What is the general meaning of the function?
To perform some actions.
Yeah, perform some action. Yes, correct. Anything else? Is there only one student in the class?
Sir,
Block
functions
of
are
code.
Okay. No, I'm asking general meaning of the function. Why you want to use the code? It's nothing but the some action or task, something you're performing. Okay, that is called as the function. It means someone gave you something and you're performing that. That's it, right? So in real time, let's in the Python, it's having the syntax. Let's see first syntax. Okay, syntax is nothing but the you have to, like as we saw for the while loop and for loop, we are using the for the for loops and the while for the while loop, right? Now we have to use the def. Okay, this is f, def, def. Okay, definition. So this is the thing you have to use, and after that you have to give the name of that function. Okay, here you have to write down the name of the function. Okay, function name. Okay, here you have to write the function name, then open the bracket. Inside you have to pass the parameter. Okay, so we used to call as the parameter. So what is the parameter? You can, as of all now, for your understanding, just assume it like a variable. Okay, if you're mentioning, if for example, if I'm writing anything, it's called as the file. Directly I can't say this is what this is. We are assigning it into any variable, right? Now the if I will ask what is a is nothing but the 5. Okay, a value is nothing but 5. The same thing, like if you're writing anything here and if you're mentioning that name here, then this represents that number. Okay. Okay, so now here, now you have to give the colon. Okay, after the colon, here indentation, like a four space you have to give, and after that here you have to write the body, function body. Function body, okay, like whatever the things you want to perform it that, and after that you have to say here code to perform a specific task. Okay, first function body, it's nothing but like you are mentioning some variable or numbers, anything, and after that using that you are just applying some logic. After that logic you are just returning that result. Return that result, whatever the result you want, whatever the logic you perform, that if you want to return that, return it. Okay. Okay, so this is the normal syntax of the function. Okay, now this is the function. Sorry, this is the function. But this function, after writing this, it won't give you the result. Why? Because you have to call the function. Then only you will get the answer. If you are written any function, then you have to call that function. Okay, what is the using that function name? Here you have to say print, and after that you can call the function name, or else you can directly call the function name by passing here any parameter. Okay, here passing any parameters. Okay, so let's start by seeing one example. Okay, I hope everything is understood by everyone. Is there anyone having any doubt till here? No, right? Okay, let's see. Now I'm just writing there is one function is equal to def greet. Here I'm just passing the parameter as the name. Okay, I'm passing the parameter as a name. Okay, inside here you can give the command. Okay, everything, whatever the things you have to give, just give it. Okay, so I'm just, as of now, here I'm writing this function take a name as a input and print a greeting message. Okay, I'm just written something inside it. So after that, I'm closing the triple quotes. Okay, so now here I'm just printing something. Print hello. Okay, and plus name. And here I'm just giving exclamation mark. Okay, so we created one function, we gave the parameter, and we are calling this parameter here. Okay, this name. Okay, and so whatever the name you will pass here, while calling the function, you have to pass the name. Okay, so if I will call this function here, great. Now this is, I already told you, right? If it is anything like a means nothing but the 5. So as of now, you can consider you mentioned here a. Okay, so you have to pass the value. The value was not passed here, right? So you have to pass the value while calling the function, right? So I'm passing the value like Alice. Okay, so when you call, so this Alice will go and, sorry, the Alice, what it will do, it will go and store here. Okay, this name is nothing but it's the Alice. Okay, so you are passing this value, this parameter value you are passing here while calling the function. So when you will execute, it will say hello Alice because we are printing this name here, right? Got it? Anyone having any doubt? I'm not audible. Guys, I'm not audible. Guys, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so please check from your end. Okay, guys, can you please perform in your lab this and let me know? Did I give any exercise for the while and for loop? Yes. So have you guys have completed that?
Yes, sir. It's meaning the value, sir. Hello dot name. Hello name.
Hello name. Hello Alice. It's
Exclamation
not
mark.
giving.
Yes, sir. Giving, sir. Hello Alice. Exclamatory mark.
Okay, great. Is everyone done? Okay, so now we will see something. So here, so now we will see another function we will create. For example, def. Then now I want to do some calculation. Okay, so I'm writing calculate area. Okay, so here I just want to calculate the area. We need the two parameters. One is nothing but the length, right? And another one is nothing but the width. Okay, so we have to create some function like if anyone like will give you any length and width, then you have to calculate the rectangle. Okay, what is the rectangle? So how to do here? Like if here you can pass the some command, the function calculate the area of the rectangle. Karke. Okay, this function calculate the area of a rectangle. Okay, so here I'm just saying this and just I'm closing this inverted comma. Okay, so now here you can write the logic. What is the logic? Area is equal to length, right? Length into width. Okay, so because here you accepted this both the inputs, argument or parameter. Okay, so that is what here we are doing. So we are multiplying and after that we are just returning. So we have to write return return. Return what? This area. Return the area. Okay, when you return the area, so it will give you answer. Now you have to call the function. How you will call the function? What is the name of the function? It's nothing but the calculate area, right? Calculate area. In the round bracket, you pass the length is 5 and width is 3. Okay, you can say, or else you can store this into some other variable. For example, I'm storing it into result and after that I'm printing that result. Just print the result. Okay, if you want to give any command or any strings, then give it and after that comma result. So it will give the answer. So can you please perform in your lab?
Sir,
Done?
we are getting a value 15, sir.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay,
Sir,
so
in the
now,
function only we can result the value, sir, by returning that printf statement, return printf area.
sorry.
Sir, in that before that
Yeah,
return
I'm
area,
coming. I coming into that point. Yes.
directly calling the function.
Yes. Who is this? Yeah, maybe you know, but other people don't know, right? I have to come to the. I have to cover everything step by step, right? I will
Yeah,
cover
okay, sir.
that points. Okay. So everyone done this? Guys, why I'm writing in the board and why I'm asking to perform, because this will give you the experience, because I know there are so many people first time performing this function, so they will get the practice class itself. Even if you will face any error, you can ask me immediately so I can clarify your doubts. Okay, that's the reason I'm writing here. Okay. Okay, so now we will let's into next topic. Okay, so now for example, I'm just creating one function. Okay, it's nothing but the thank you. Okay, here I'm passing one parameter. So this is thank you is nothing but the this is underscore. This is what? This is the function name. Okay, so in here, if I want to print this name, whatever the name user will pass, I want to print that name. Okay, but instead of like just writing the name, I want to call this name directly. Let me tell you what I'm exactly talking. Like for example, if I'm saying print, if I'm say print now here, so guys slash n in the sense if you want something in the next line, then just use the slash n. Okay, so it will print whatever the things after you will return, right? It will give you in the next line. Okay, so here I'm saying like you are doing good work. Okay, I just written you are doing good work and comma, look inside the string, yet I'm not close the string. Inside the string, if I will say this percentage marks and s and something I'm saying, and after that now I'm closing this string. Okay, now I'm closing the strings, and after that if I'm giving this percentage, then name. Okay, now I'm passing the percentage and the name. So what will happen now? So now here inside the string, you return the comments or you return some whatever the things you are passing. This is nothing called as a string. But here, which after the string, whatever you will return, that is called as the variables, right? That is, you're just giving this name, you're calling this name here. But just by giving the percentage s and here percentage, this name will replace here. So here what it will print, for example, if you will call this function, what is the function? The function is nothing but the thank you. Okay, this is the thank you. Here I am passing here Billy. Here I am passing the name Billy. So what this name will go and store here. It will give you you are doing good job, Billy, because of just giving this. Okay, so this now a name will replace here. So it will give you are doing good job, good work, Billy. Okay, just perform this task, guys, and let me know you are getting the same or not. Okay, so this is the one method. There is one more method. For example, if I will say here, like again, if I will say print slash n, again I'm saying like you are doing good work. Now see, now you have to give here comma, okay, and bracket, curly bracket, okay, curly bracket, and after that you are just closing this strings, and after that dot format, okay, dot format, and inside the format you just pass the name, okay, and close the bracket, the print bracket. Now if you will call the function, so it will return the same. This name will replace here, the name will come here. So here it will also give you are doing good work, Billy. Okay, when you will call this function, just can you please perform this also? So these are the two ways you can perform like after the in specific place, if you want to return with the strings any parameters, then you can use this pattern. Okay. Yeah, you can also use the F string.
It is printing the same output, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, now we'll move for the next topic. So here, let's take like another function is def. Okay, here I'm passing the function name. Okay, here I'm passing any function name, and after that, you can say it's a parameter, or you can also call as the argument. Okay, you can also call as the argument. Here I'm passing two arguments. Okay, here I'm passing two arguments. But for example, in real world, what happened, right? So initially you have to plan for all project, and initially you are creating some POCs. Okay, in the POC you will not implement whole project, but instead of just to showcase to your client, you will print you will create one proof of concepts. In the proof of concept, you will not create whole project, but instead of, you will create some of the part of the project and you will show to your client. He like, okay, this our concept which we are planned for next 1 year, it's really working because we perform this POC on the basis of that. Okay, so to showcase, to create while you are building, while you are working in the POC, you will create many such a many functions, but you won't create any logic for that function. You just want to create that function and you just have to keep it side, because after 1 month, after 1 week, you just keeping that for future scopes, or in future you will build something on that in that function. But as of all now, just you have to create the function just for the remember purpose, or you have to show to your client. Okay, so that for that purpose, now you created some function by giving any name, and now you don't want to touch this function. But if you will just create the function, if you will leave this function, then it will give the error. So this error will replicate to all the projects, right? So that's the reason what you have to do is just after the colon, just write it down something it's called as the pass. Pass means now I created the function, but right now I don't want to do anything with this function. So just keep it with you. That is something you are giving instruction to the Python. So that is nothing but the pass. Pass in the sense, after this, I don't want to perform anything, just keep it. So now, even if you will print anything here, it won't give any error. Okay. So that's the reason we are using the pass. I hope you guys are understood. Okay. Let's jump into the code. I hope we saw this everything. We performed this everything. And also we perform the formats. When you will run, then you will get the kind of Billy, Erthra, Caroline. So everything you will give the error. Okay. Okay. So normally what happened now we are just learning this function, so it won't give any error. We know after the function. But while you creating the while you are working on the project, right? In the project you have to work on the multiple modules. So you have to create the so many PY files. For example, if you have created one PY file in the name of ABC, then you want to use the same function into XYZ, then you have to import this Python file into the another Python file. while many people doing some mistake, what they used to do before before or above the function, they used to call the function. Like the function is here, it's in the fourth or fifth line, but they used to call that function in the first line. So above the function, if you will call that, then it won't run. It will give you the error, which is the name error. Name error is nothing but it's not found. It's not found. What is that name? Your Python is not understood. Your environment is not understood. What is this thank you means? Okay, so that's the reason you are getting this error. So keep in your mind always after the creation of the function, you have to call the function name. Okay. So here what we did is, like here we have the student. There is a one list. Okay, we have the list of the students. So here what we try to do is, like there is a one functionality in Python is the title. You know, whenever you used to write the title, the first letter should be in the capital, right? The word first letter should be in the capital. So if you will call the title for student in the students, this is the student in the students, then we are just printing the student dot title. It means whatever the name, whatever the word, it will convert the first word into capital, first letter into capital letter. Okay, the remaining is the normal, because here it's everything in the small letter, so it will convert the first B into capital, A is the capital, and C is the capital. So for that purpose we are using the title here. And after that, the students dot short is nothing but the, it will give you in the ascending and the descending order. If it is a reverse is equal to true, it means it will give you the reverse order, reverse Z, Y, X. So in this manner, ascending order is A, B, C, D, like this. On the basis of this, alphabetic order, it will give you. That's the reason we are using the short function. Short function. Okay, so here also we applied the same thing, and we are getting the first. For the first, it while running the title, it gave the alphabetical order A, B, C, and after that, when you're performing short and reverse is equal to true, it's giving you the reverse manner, C, B, A. Okay. So please guys perform this in your lab.
ఈడ ఈడు 9 ఐదులే ఉన్నాయి ఎత్తలే
Guys, is this done? Okay, let's move into the next topic. Okay, so here also we did the same. Okay, short, and after that, here also we are taking the two argument in the student, the same thing which we have done here, right? Here we just use the for loop. So here we are use the function. So here we created the function show students, and after that we are taking the two argument. One is the students, another one is nothing but the message. And just we are printing this message, and student in the student, print the student title. The same thing which we have performed here, same we writing inside the function. And here we pass the students. There are the three students. First, we just perform the operation of the short, and after the short in reverse. That is what we perform. Okay, I'm just pasting this code in the chat. Please run this code. Okay. Okay, and after that, here we are just performing one function. This function is nothing but the get number word. Okay, so here we performed like here, just see here, for current number is in the range 0 to 6. Here the current number in the range 0 to 6. It means it will give 0 to 5. Okay, and here after that we created the one function. Okay, that function, what is that function? The function is nothing but if the here we pass into the integer manner, and after that we return into the string. If the number is equal to 0, then it will print the 0. If it is equal to 1, it will print the 1 in the letter format, the word format, and if it is equal to 2, it will return the 2 in the word format. If it is a 3, then it will return in the 3 in the word format. If it is a more than 3, then it will return, I am sorry, I don't know that number. So this is the small basic logical function which we did here. So this is the logic we built inside the function. So we are calling that function. It means we are calling that logic just by passing the current number. Current number is nothing but the 0 to 5. It means 0 to 6. It means 0 to 5. Every number will iteration will going on. The iteration is nothing but the current number. So we are passing the iteration, yani current number here, so that we will get the answer according to this logic. Okay, so here it's gave 0 means 0, 1 means 1, 2 means 2, 3 means 3, and after that 4 and 5 we haven't written anything here. So it's a I'm sorry, I don't know that number. Got it? Just perform this. So guys, just I want to give one small advice, like this is your beginning stage. So my suggestion would be don't copy paste any code. Just write down each and every single line by your hand, so that you will get to know what are the errors, what are the different type of error we are getting, how to solve that error. Okay, and don't use ChatGPT. Okay, so yeah, we do have some exercise, but before that exercise, I just want to show, or I want to show something. Okay, so we will see something. For example, if we created any function df, and after that, if I want to say sum the values. Okay, so whatever the parameter here we will pass. For example, if I will pass argument 1 or argument 2, then while you calling this function, you have to say some values. You have to pass the two arguments, right? 2 or 4, right? Because the sum of we are just created the one function which will sum, add the both the values. Okay, but what if user want to pass the multiple values here? For example, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. You want to pass multiple, but here you accepted only 2. In this case, what can happen? Your function will give you error, right? Because here you can only able to pass the two values because you accepted only two values here. But if the user want to pass the multiple value here, then what happened? It will give the error. How to solve this? Okay, there is one uh, functionality in the function is called as the asterisk args. Okay, args. What is the use of args? It's nothing but, for example, even though if you will give more than two arguments here, it will take and it will perform. The star means take the multiple argument from the user. Okay, so that is the use of this. Okay, so how can we do that? Okay, so first let's first write it down the logic to add the numbers. Okay, so how to write the add the numbers? Let's say total. Initially we have to say 0 because we have to increase it, right? So let's write the logic for num in args. Okay, colon, then just take this total plus and is equal to num, because we have to add this num, right? Then after that, I'm returning this total. Just put this everything into function. Just I'm writing the function. Sum these values and star arcs. Okay, I hope you guys are understood what is this logic. Is there anyone who don't understand this logic? Please let me know. I will explain them, because we saw this already in our for and while loop. Okay, nothing we are doing. We are doing if we will get anything in the list or tuples or anything in the sets, like if it is any multiple values, then we are just trying to add this 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. After that, we are adding 4. So to do that, we are build this logic. Okay, once we done this, now we have to call this function. Okay, now we have to call this function. What is the function name? It's nothing but the sum values, then pass the multiple argument. I'm pass this multiple argument. I'm just storing into the one variable name. It's nothing but the result. RESULT. Results. Okay. And after that, I'm printing that result. Okay. So what it will do, this function will take this all the argument, it will add because of this asterisk stars or star arcs. Okay. Just perform this in your lab. Okay. While writing in the board, I'm not following any indentation. Okay, guys, but I hope you understood everything. Guys, done. One more minute, please. One more minute. I'm giving 1 more minute. Okay. 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 So guys, let's wind up today class. Okay. If any doubt you have related to function or anything, just ping us. Okay. Our team will connect with you. Okay. Okay. Before that, if you want, I can share. Okay. If you want, I can share this notes to you. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I shared this notes and please practice. Okay. Guys, in this notes also there is the assignments exercise. Please complete that assignments. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.